Hey everyone! So I was working on my route for my next walking trip. It is going to be a little bit different, but I will tell you later. Because now, first, I will do some fun things with Kim in the city. So let's go. We're looking for the wall. Where are we going in the wall? So not here. There, somewhere. So then we have to go in March.
Yeah.
We are now going to the rooftop terrace of the music school because Kim hasn't been there yet. So we have to go there. It's musical. There we are. Such an amazing view. Instagram. Wow! Look at the mountains. Oh, I didn't bring my camera. Wow. Amazing. A little treat. With this view. Oh. Wait. So this is the back of the Camelot Cafe?
Yes.
Oh. Wow. It's always so much fun to explore with Kim. She's such a nice exploring body, and just talk about everything, so that's also fun. And I don't know if I told you before, but she actually studied for being a tour guide here, so she knows a lot about Kraków, which is also nice. Yeah, so she went to a museum. I didn't really feel like going there, so that's why the ending was a little bit abrupt. But yeah, it was really nice. Thanks, Kim, if you're watching. Poes is sleeping there. So one thing I really realized yesterday. So I'm always talking about living in the now, and also that was one of the things I wanted. I really learned about my solo hike on the Polish coastline, is that I really want to live in the now and not think about, later, and live in your mind in the past or in the future, and then forgetting to live now. So a lot of people say that, but there comes a time when you really realize what it means, and then you're like, wow, I thought I was living it, but not yet. So I had a really bit of that moment yesterday, like big time, because there was a quote. I saw a quote about don't live your life like it's like you're in a transition period. So, for example, if you're in college or you're studying something, don't live your life like, oh, I can't wait till I'm graduate and have my papers and and then live, or I can't wait um, till till it's a holiday again and I can go on a trip, or even I can't wait to the weekend to start or to this working day to end, or everything that's later than in the moment now. Like that's like you're living in a transition period. And I was like, whoa, because I lived a little bit like that also in my solo hike journey. Like I couldn't wait to get to the next point so I could relax. Or I was already thinking about how the end would be, or how it would be to go back to Kraków, things like that. And you cannot do things at the same time. So when you're living like that, you're not living consciously now. So for me, that's like forgetting to live. And I really, 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 really realize now that all we have is this now moment. And you cannot go anywhere else. It's always the now. So you better look around what's here now and really appreciate what you have right now, instead of thinking what you don't have. And because also often people feel like a gap if they're not happy or something else. It feels like there's a gap and that you have to fill the gap, or get something, or go somewhere in the future, or chase something. And that gap is also often the moment where addictions, for example, sneak in. So you try to fill the gap, so you grab something to eat, you grab something to drink, you grab your phone to scroll. But also that, like, when you realize that that it feels like there's a gap, then you're not living in a now. Because when you are consciously now and you're just satisfied where you are and just acknowledging everything you have and being grateful, then there is no gap. There's only that happy, satisfied feeling and of being alive right now. And I'm having that right now because I'm also really appreciating now talking to you. So if you're not about these deep things, then not sorry, because I also want to inspire people. So there you go. Yeah. Oh, and I have to tell you now about my next solo hike. So now about my walk, because I planned the first 9 days of the walk, and in about a week I will leave. I will not start in Kraków because I have a little less time because of things here in Kraków as well that are happening. And I listened a little bit to your advice about walking the mountains in winter. And it is going to snow again, so I sometimes listen. Now, so I will start in Nowy Targ. I will take the train somewhere close to Nowy Targ and then walk there. And then walk south to Pianini National Park, and then to Musina, and then a little bit more to the east. And I don't know if I will reach the national park. I don't know yet, because that's still a little bit, I don't know yet, because I don't have the dates yet for what will happen in Kraków and stuff. So but I have the first 9 days. So I'm very excited for that. I have a week, a week to prepare. I already know that I can borrow Kim's backpack again, so that's great. Thank you, Kim, again. Such a great friend. Yeah, so I think for now every day will be around between 20 and 25, 26 kilometers, so are nice long days. And it will snow again, so I hopefully, and I will be very eager to see that I will also have a little bit of snow in Pieniny National Park. That would also be awesome. One of my most favorite places in Poland, so stay tuned for this. And I almost finished my Etsy shop, so I will share that soon with a short video, I think. Yeah, I wish you all a wonderful weekend. I know this is not a long vlog, but I hope you liked it. And I will speak to you soon. Bye!
Die je als laatste gaat zeggen, zodat ik hem weet dat ik hem open moet doen.
Ik ben al aan het filmen, dus maakt niet uit. Doe maar dicht en open. Ja.
Wist dat?